We playing Minecraft today. But in my own personal world than anybody else's. I'll show it to you. It's not much. Basically a village that I repurposed and then decided to tinker with. I built a track, minecarts, sugarcane, beacon to capitalism. It's got some horses. The horses' names: Samuel, Gabriel, Michael. Uh, there was a fourth horse. Don't talk about him anymore. We, over here we got live horses. We've got Rainer and Tarkanian. They are the best of the horses that I've found. One is a little bit faster than the other. And obviously, full on beacon. And then I have my employees. The labeled employees. Farms. Cow murder machine. Wood murder machine. All of my guys have golem protectors on ropes. I put them there originally to guard them during raids. The problem, though, I found is that the ones with the crossbows could kill them because they can't get to them. And so I have lost some golems over time. One specifically from a raid and the other from what I can only describe as self-unalivement. That's why we now have a too tall fence wrapping around the outside, and there's more rooms so that he can't hop into the water. It's either that or the drown got him. I managed to save one of them, and then I think I rebuilt him. I think I replaced him. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. My sign, my map, founding of the town. Can't. With that, there's cats, Percival, and Artemis. I should have named with a U, I know, but I didn't want to, so I didn't. And there's my duck, turtle. I have a place to breed the turtles. I tried multiple different ways to make that better. And don't get me wrong, this is better than what I had the last 2 or 3. That right there, and a hole in the ground. That was probably a creeper, but in that area right there is where I built my first one. But it was too far outside of the range, and it wouldn't work because I didn't stand out there and let it happen. You know, the range at which things works is limited on console, I find. But this one works better. I used wood instead of 2 blocks. They didn't like having slabs on top of them and then the 2 blocks tall. They were like getting all compressed into that corner right there, trying to get out into the greater ocean. And they would get glitched in. And so now I've just got 1 block with some fence and some carpet instead of slabs, and it works better. It's not great still, but it makes me the scoot that I need when I need it. And that's all I need for this is a bee farm that doesn't fucking work. Why are you off? Why are you off? I don't know. This thing never works. I don't know why. I've tried. I've tried multiple things. At least, no, that's why they're not on. I don't know. I can't. In theory, it should work, but he doesn't, and I don't know why. Cherry trees, and then more employees. Those 2 share one, and those 2 share one. And there's let's see, we got a cleric and butcher. I haven't loaded them up yet. That's why they have stuff and They're just called butcher. And we got 2 menders, I believe, right here, right? Librarians, mending, and fortune. Yeah. And towers, guard towers. Uh, they're ugly. I know. I had extra just materials, and so I made some quartz stuff and some gilded stuff just to tinker around. And they are they're functional enough. You can go through them. You just have to crouch. Also, if you're ballsy enough, you can try to fly in there. It's fun to try. I've tried a few times. Just expect to fail. And then you can shoot, have some protection from archers. I'll come up here sometimes, just shoot for funds. Oh, there's an arrow pointing to the way to hop over because otherwise you have to go around, and I'm lazy. I don't like going to the doors. This is like the one side I did not put doors on. Don't ask me why. Honestly, I never really planned to go out there, but I've gone out quite a ways in all directions. Oh, fuck. That hurts. Oh, that's over there. Over there is where I fight my, what the fuck are they called? Withers? Yeah, I had to get 6 nether roses for those stupid beacons. And, so I made an area over there. Use, I should say. It's mainly an area that I use and then just refilled mostly with the dirt. There was a giant hole. The first one that I made, I don't know what happened, but when he went into his second form, he shot straight down into the earth, which caused all of the blocks to, break. And then he started zooming around, and so there's a big chunk of stuff I didn't fill in over there. And if you dig in the right spot, you will probably hurt yourself badly falling. But I just covered it over because it was quicker and took my chances that he would knock me back down the hole. He didn't. It's okay. Figured it out. I got my wither roses, nether stars. Nether stars, that's what I needed. Ouch. There's a sheep. Hello, sheep. This is obviously modded world. This isn't a basic vanilla world. I've got a fantasy texture pack. I like it. The only thing I don't like in this texture pack is the way the swords look, because they are a little bit horrendous, in my opinion. Do I have a sword on me? I do not. Where the heck did I leave my sword? Why do I have a wooden pickaxe? What was I doing last time I was here? It's been a while. Opposite needed a pickaxe or something. Yeah. Bushes. Oh. As water better comes up. I don't remember why that's there. I know it comes with the house. Opposite, I put chests up here. It's my spawn point. If you step on the... I usually take that with me, but if you step on it and drop down, bam! This is where the magic happens. I used to have paintings up there, but the damn things just like to pop off the walls unexpectedly. Every time I come down here, more paintings just end up off the walls. I don't think I have any new ones. I used to put them back up, but I don't anymore because they just kept popping off. Those are the only ones that have survived. They used to go all around, all the way up there, all the way around. I had this big, cool map one, because this fantasy texture pack has, like, look at those paintings. It's amazing. Look at that one. They're so cool. I love the paintings in here. And I like the ones with that type of brick wall because it makes them look like stone walls instead of this regular stone wall. But, alas. I'll put them back up later so you can see some at some point. But for now, I'm not messing with that. Those are the chests I mainly use. Crafting, auto storage, nether root, wart, nether wart. Yes. Soul speed. Soul speed 2? What am I using? Right, okay, yeah. Boots of Hermes. There are the enchantments. I'm not going to read them out. Pants of Orvar Doder. Probably said that wrong. Helm of Achilles. I didn't want to go with the boots because that seemed like just a curse waiting to happen. Ah, and probably in my ender chest I have. Actually, I can go look. Going right out of here. A chest piece. Yeah, there it is. Armor available. Yeah. Brought 4 thorns, unbreaking, mending. Usual shit. Ow. Backup axe and pickaxe. Totems of undying. Apples. Backup stuff. Emeralds in case I need it. Fireworks in case I need it. You know, shulker boxes that are color coded in case I need it. This is things that I don't remember what mod pack comes from, but they're like portable anvils and furnaces, crab table. This one's a portable ender chest, so you can just place one down, and then they disappear when you stop using them and walk away. So they're fun. You have to build them, obviously, but once you've built them, they're fun to use. I know it's not traditional, but I don't care. I like it. Yeah, yeah. That's another portal. This is my original nether portal. I don't really go there a whole lot. Oh, there's a door. Download this door pack. The only problem is it's all vanilla, and even then, the vanilla textures is like everything's bigger and not the right size. But I still like the library door, so I still use it. This is my enchanting slash potion room. I was gonna do something back here, and I just never got around to finishing it. Now on the other side of that is the crafting, where I'm building a crafting room. You know what, I can go through here. Bam, crafting. There's smelters, cookers. My smoke boxes I've taken down for now. I'll put them back eventually, but this is where my auto sorting has come to. I'm still working on building the auto sorting. It's a time consuming task. I finally built an iron farm so that I can work on making more fucking hoppers. I hear they're coming out with copper stuff that's gonna make this easier. But I've been working on adding blocks that I get a lot of to my thing. I'm building it slowly as I go. Is there anything in there? Oh yeah, planks. Plank. You place the plank. Take the planks out. The paintings do honestly hide this door. There's a door back here. It's an iron door. You put in 16 pieces and then the door opens. This is I'm a killing chamber. There's a mod that I used to use. It was an XP storage mod that you could store XP with. That it actually was pretty cool, but it hasn't been updated in ages and it doesn't work for shit anymore. So that's where that used to be. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that room for now. That's a way out. The water that takes you outside of the house. And then, This one just pops you up inside. This one pops you up outside. That's a fake block of grass. And you can make fake blocks with one of them. I think it's the essentials. I feel like it's the essentials that had all the cool stuff. It's a good pack. But they didn't make one that had grass. They didn't make like a grass block, like a fake grass block. They had a fake dirt block, but that's there to cover up the water. People don't know. Of course, nobody ever comes here, so it's mainly just for my head cannon. And oh right, this fake stone blocks takes you to my portal room. Sparks Portals is, I don't know, one of my favorite mods, because you can color code portals and they are incredibly useful. Red is for the nether, so if you copy into the portal, we got where I come out from my original nether portal is my home base. Yeah, actually that's home base is here. If you click home base, well look, okay, this is my nether fortress. Pop over the nether fortress. You come out in my little temporary base. I've got that goes down into the depths. This one goes over to blaze pits that I've walled in for my own protection and farming capabilities, and then home base takes you back to the main area. This is for nether, or the end. I got end islands, and then to the end my enderman farm, which is just basic enderman plank that you just look at them and they come and I kill them. And I like carpets, so there's hoppers that, you know, cook to eyes vendors, and then there's just a ton of ender pearls. Like lots of ender pearls. I spent a lot of time here. It's a good way to get experience early on. And then oh yeah, this goes to all my item producing things. Found 2 zombie spawners. They're actually like directly underneath this village. It's crazy. The stronghold. There's a stronghold. I like geared up to go find a stronghold. I throw an ender pearl and I follow it outside, and then I throw another one and it turns me back around. I'm like, what the heck? And I go back into my village and I start throwing them, and then it's like right under my thing, which surprised me. And then I looked it up and it turns out that on the console they're always under a village, and I had no idea. And I'm glad, because that made things super easy. Iron farm. This is my second most recent creation. I just looked something up online. It's just a bunch of villagers. There's obviously this setup of fire, lava, signs, hole, golems, and a bunch of Fletchers, so I can sell sticks. Figured that was the easiest thing. I have like 1 Fletcher in my village. And then so far that is how much iron he has produced, or this farm has produced. Not a ton. It doesn't produce a lot, honestly. I have alt accounts that I get to come in here and sit when I want to produce iron, because I don't generally like to sit around doing nothing. This is... Oh shit, I can't see anything. What the fuck? Hello? World? Oh shit. Let me out. Let me out. Oh! Okay, that was weird. Trash can. Hold on, let me take it off peaceful. I've been working on a nether portal. Died on peaceful. Because I can't get the damn thing to work. There's just a skeleton dungeon up there. And you just kill skeletons. Get bows for dispensers, bones for, everything. Arrows, actually extremely useful. Then I got the setup of that and pretty much all of my farms in a trash can. We come here, and then this one is directly underneath my base. I could have a tunnel coming down. I'll show you. It's just a zombie spawner. Literally just a zombie dungeon up there. And I took the opportunity to turn it into I cured a ton of villagers and turned them into people. God damn it, I forgot I did that. Those used to be wood doors. They're not wood doors anymore. I like to keep my villagers protected. I don't like when they die. And I just maxed all these guys out. Get the best trades, regular old cleric. I got all the pieces of armor I could need. Cartographers, librarians. This is the small one, the other one's bigger. Portal. I had to cover up stuff. Thing kept doing it. I had to light up this whole thing, and this is directly on like my base is up there. This is the hellscape that is underneath of. Where the hell is my shield? Okay. This is the hellscape that is underneath my base. It's like just caverns, just these big ass caverns. The stronghold is right there. Like if you come back up these stairs. Like right up there comes down. And there's like there's the zombie spawner that's in the stronghold is right there. Like I can like come out and like look down at the spawner from like up there. Where am I? Alright. And so that's the other zombie spawner that I'll teleport to in a minute that I just showed you is up there. That's also where the stronghold is. The actual stronghold is a little bit below there. I'm also in a slime chunk, which is amazing. I didn't realize that at first, but I'm really glad about it because slime balls are super handy. And this whole place is just caverns. Climb up the water. Go up I like ladders. This is like my original, like I came down here. I worked my way over here. Let's see. Where am I now? So my original spawn point was that way. And I went northeast and eventually hit this village. I had to dig a few caves for overnights as I gathered stuff. But I found this place. And there's an outpost nearby. And so I was like, hey, pretty good. And then I just dug down. And I hit that cavern. And so I started lighting it up. It took so long. And there are multiple places that I dug into from the top that were helpful in lighting it up. But like it literally comes up. That comes up right up in my base. Inside of my walls. I didn't show you the wall, but I'm sure you saw it, because it's kind of hard to miss. Kind of hard to miss the giant wall. Fucking phantoms are gonna get me. The the giant obsidian wall that surrounds the entire village. Down there, we're down there in the giant cavern, there found this giant pool of lava that I took every bit of lava, and then that was down there, and I still have like an entire chest of obsidian that I got from that pool, and I've been using it. I used it to build the wall around my domain, and honestly, the beacon covers the entire thing except for like where the block that ladder is on. It does not, like, you get like right there, it starts to fade and then goes away there. So not the whole thing, but most of it, you're pretty inside the blessings of the capitalism pyramid. I think that's about it. No, it's not. No. Oh, this is waypoints. It's a mod. Lets you use a wand to travel to these stones. This is what I was using originally before I used this. Basically my mods are this texture pack and a bunch of ways to allow me to teleport, so it's easier to move around. This is my employee warehouse. Congratulations. There's a stronghold that I found. I recently replaced the wooden doors with iron doors, and I clearly forgot to place a lever. I had a problem with my villagers escaping. Let's just say that I didn't do my villagers right, and they weren't refreshing their trades, because I didn't know what I was doing really. I knew how to cure them, but I hadn't paid attention to any of the updates, and so they needed beds and their workstations, and now they have beds and workstations. And originally they had beds and workstations, but they weren't the right ones, and so I had to go through and figure out which one was attached to which workstation, and that was after I had to go in and dig tunnels behind them. There's actually like a empty system that goes back behind them that I had to use to get them into their beds, their correct beds, and I had to move all the signs. Let's just say that I learned a lesson that I will never ever forget. And I've actually been working on getting some more, because you can never have too many employees. I provide them food and shelter and protection, and they sell me cheap shit. And I also have the sources of, zombie flesh for my clerics. No trash can. Trash cans are just chest hopper, dispenser, and a pool of lava with some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of redstone repeater and a comparator. Yeah, comparator, redstone, repeater, redstone. And then obviously it's got to connect to the thing. But yeah, that's what I have so far, basically. I have a bit more, but that's... Oh, damn. That's stuff I still haven't gotten to yet. Like, I haven't even built portals yet, because I'm not even done with it. I guess I could fly over there. I do actually have, though, I've been building a rail system. There's a ton of villages around here. There's a couple over here. There's a couple over there. There's more. I haven't discovered them all yet, but this is the most recent village, and I had a plan for this village. It changed. I had to change that plan. But this is the first interconnected village in my kingdom. This this dirt path is where the obsidian wall is going to be. I've decided to build obsidian walls on the villages because I don't know, I want to. And where the heck did the rest of my pillage go? Pretty mother. Oh, there was more. There's more. Should be more pillars. There should be one there. There should be at least one more there. Where the heck did they go? Okay. I mean, look. All those ones have pillars. I built it coming this way. Where's the rest of them? Uh, and yes, yes. Phantoms go. So, yeah, and I just trapped the villagers in here. Haven't done anything with them yet. This is, this is my, first original attempt at making a landing pad for, the Elytra. I'm relatively new to Elytra use as well. So, this is my first original attempt. I've gotten pretty good with it these days, but shit. But originally I was going like, oh, you can just land the water over here, and then like if you look right here, there's a whole another village, and so I have proclaimed this village as part of my kingdom as well. And there's also an outpost there, and you might have noticed the giant portal. This is my most recent project. This is what I was. This was like when I spawned in, came in. This is where I was at, looking at this big bastard. Yes, yes, I know. Eat shit. Max's name is Chopper. His name Toothpick. Stop hitting me, please. It's the usual, you know, for bedrock, nether, portal, pig killing, gold barn. I added that myself, but I also took the killing machine from another build, and I combined it with the portal from this build, and I just kind of conjunced a few things together to make something that worked for me. How has it been, zombies? I ain't seen any of you today. Why do you have an egg, sir? I'd rather not dick you guys right now, thank you. But yeah, none of these guys have portals or anything connected to them, because I've just started. Actually, my plan today was to connect the rail system to that village over there, which requires me going to my collection of oak or birch. I fucking hate birch. Birch is a shit wood, and all the trees around here are birch. I'm not even gonna show you because it's gonna piss me off. I've got hilly flower fields. That's all flower field right there. You can't see it right now. And then I got some mountainous region over here. That's mostly hilly mountainous region over there. There's a there's another waterlogged outpost right here, which is hilarious. I come over here and they're just chilling out, trying not to drown. And it's right next to my village, so it's just convenient. And then there's another one right over there, waterlogged as well. I haven't actually been to that one yet, but I have done. I mean, I've done multiple things to make my moat work the way I want it to. It doesn't really. This thing's falling. It's hilarious to watch the zombies walk off the side onto the magma blocks that they can't get out of. There's really only one way out of the magma blocks, and that's if you walk all the way around. I think it just walks out into the water over on that side where the water's at. I don't really come through doors, but it's not bad for collecting stuff. I've tried to get the platforms and the doors to work in unison. I tried for like an entire day. I I couldn't get it to work. I probably could have if I had thought about that first, but I did not. And I built the wall, and then I was like, man, that redstone mechanic stuff would have worked better if I'd had room to actually do stuff, but I didn't leave myself any room. This is the hole. This hole goes straight down to the portal room. I'll just show you. Okay. It's a bit of a way down, but as long as you have respiration, it's not too bad. You can make it one go. If you don't, there's actually a drop-off point right here. That's just, so. See, there's my zombie spawner. That's where I came out earlier. That's right there, that's where the dungeon is that leads down, drops down to the line of people. And, that right there, the giant pool where all that lava was that I dug out. And it just goes down into a big hole that I've not explored yet. That's redstone. But yeah, that was a giant pool of lava, and I just dug the whole thing out. All right, slimes. Hold on, I have to teach some slimes a lesson. I'll let you live if you leave me alone. Request for asylum has been denied. And slime balls. There's more out there, I can hear them. But yeah, it just drops right down into the portal room. It's great. Love it. It saves me so much time. Although, I was ready to go on a grand adventure to find this thing, and then it let me down. But look how good this fantasy texture pack looks. It's so good. So good. Do I not have a portal? I need to put a portal in here that leads me up. That's something I don't have. There is this is just the wonkiest stronghold. It's a big one too. It just weaves around. I actually get lost myself, so I'm not gonna go up in there. But I have explored the entire thing. I'm just gonna swim up. It's slow, but it's basic and easy. I don't have to worry about anything, which suits me. I have thought about making it take me up and down. Something for the future. Right now, I don't need it. Hey, look, I'm close enough to get buffs from my shrine. It's raining. It's always raining. I hate rain in this game. Yeah, that's my hole. So, I like the way the golems look too. Although, I think they're just really pumpkin people wearing iron armor in this. But I like the way the chests look. I like the way everything's kind of accented. Cobblestone looks good. I like the way the wood looks too. See, you can see my. Where's that? Oh, right, that way. That's this way. That goes over to my iron mine, which is kind of just a mine. Just not really good at finding iron. And then yeah, and the just things just loops around. This is the church. Nobody's in there yet. And then come down here. Those horses just I've tried to let them out. And they just keep cutting back and don't know why. So they're just in there. This is a little fisher thing. It's the usual bedrock fisher thing. Auto fisher kind of thing. This is my original fishing area. Got my chest for fishing, got some extra boats, and everything, all of my fishing rods were fished up. I have one that I've already made and put together myself. That is my main rod. That's somewhere, probably in my ender chest. Originally I didn't have these too high, but like I said, after the iron golems killed themselves, because I let them off of their leashes, and then one of them ended up dead, and one of them ended up damaged, and I traced them back over to here. So I receded the shoreline back some, and then just took the whole thing and made it double high fence, so that I didn't have to worry about them escaping or getting themselves killed anymore. And it just goes out. Got stairs for pretty much everything. And yeah, that's all I can think to show. There's my rockets. That used to be full of rockets. It's not full anymore. I need to work on making some new rockets. This is the chest where I keep most of my working stuff. This has all been dug up by hand. What I have left. I don't really use copper for anything. I use gold. That pyramid there used to be made out of multiple different materials. Iron and gold mostly. Then I surrounded it on the outside with just blocks of emerald. Now it's pretty much fully blocks of emerald. There's only like 4 or 5 blocks in there that aren't emerald. But they will be soon. I've been selling stocks to my villagers like crazy to get enough emeralds to make that thing. Working hard on it. But yeah, and then you can just, from what I understand, you can have 7 portals linked to a. I'm not sure if that's for per color. I think it's per color, or if it's per entire portal system. But I will find out eventually, because I have quite a few spots. I just kind of decorated this room just for funsies. This is extra. This is dyes. This is extra portal materials. And they work just like another portal. They're just colored blocks. Portal frames. You put them together and you light them and they become all fancy. Sparks universe makes a lot of good mods, in my opinion. Including this portal one. Everything's pretty basic. But I'm still relatively new to this realm. Oh yeah, I made a lodestone. Finally. Made a lodestone compass. Where is all of my gear? That's not it. Probably in the barrels upstairs. Actually, I was in building mode for that stinging portal. Food. Extra stained glass and stuff. I mean, it will take you. Oh, there's my carrots. I had them with me the whole time. I'm bitch. Dang it. There's my sword and my bow and my satchel. And my arrow. Hmm. That's my main sword, I think. Pretty sure it's my main sword. But look at how ugly the swords are. Look how big the swords are. They're ugly. Like, I feel like everything else is fairly well proportioned in this game. But like the swords, man. Swords are hideous. I like the swords in pretty much any other any other texture pack other than this one. But I like everything else, so I can't really complain about the texture pack as a whole, because it's I liked it. Been using it since before Microsoft bought Minecraft. At first I lost it, like I wasn't able to use it, and I stopped playing the game because I wasn't gonna just buy a bunch of new stuff. I had a bunch of issues at first when Microsoft came along, and so I stopped playing, and then I came back not too terribly long ago, and everything was working again, and I'd gotten my missing tokens back, and so I was happy. Everything had been resolved that I had an issue with. Because originally I played PC, like, way back in the day, 2009, 2010. So most of my stuff happened on PC, but now I play mostly on console. More friends on console. Yep. I need to figure out where to put all this rest of the crap. Alright. Stone, cobblestone. I don't remember why I had a wooden thing, but we're gonna call that good. Slime ball. Killed a few slimes in my day. And down here, there's a lot of slimes down there. So all my CDs. This is what CDs look like in this. I don't know why. They look like phonographs, and I don't know. I don't know why. Got some slime block, some TNT, Super shell, quartz. You know, building material, brick. I was planning to do stuff with brick. I just never got there. Woods. I prefer oak. Birch is. I've clear cut a ton of birch. And that's mainly to facilitate the construction of my railway system because I don't want to go use a wood that I like on it, so I'm using the wood that I like the least on it because it's just for that. So I see no reason. It's just there to hold rails, so I see no reason to use a good wood for that. If you can't tell, I'm a little tired. Why is it still rainy? And this is all extra stuff that I found over time. It's my fireworks chest. Ow. Stained glass. I don't remember why I made all this stained glass. There was a reason. Something needed stained glass that I was building. Oh. Oh, right. To get the beams of the phantoms. To get the beams of the beacon. To be the colors I wanted, I needed stained glass. Because I wanted red, white, and blue. As I was feeling stupid at the time. Since I made it out of emerald, I figured, why not? So now I need all of my oak planks. It's just sugarcane. Sugarcane to facilitate the trade of paper and level up librarians that I make through my various zombie cures and villager job welfare training. Hmm. I like things to be organized. There we go. That should be there. Put that. Not sure why I have the iron on me. I don't need any of this stuff. Block. Glass can be put up. Iron can be put up. Flint steel can be put up. That's what I'll take for now. Carrot farm. Wheat farm. Potato farm. Wheat farm. I don't do beetroot. Pumpkins, watermelons, obviously. Sheep for wool. Cows. This is the basic bedrock. You know, you push the button. This is like an early version. I've made better versions since. But on other people's realms. Not on mine. I don't care. I'm not gonna do that again. That one was enough. And it works well enough. Right. Redstone torches. You'll have to excuse me. I'm scatterbrained. My brain goes like 10 million miles an hour. And I lose my thoughts a lot. We'll take. This is kind of my working redstone chest. This is where I keep this redstone stuff that I'm working on. At the time. Should get some water. You never know. Might come in handy. It's about noon. Let's go build. Now, when I'm normally building, I don't put it on peaceful. Like this building, I'm not gonna put on peaceful. I will probably get knocked off, but that's not a big deal. But like building that giant portal where I have to like dig up and like 70 blocks. It's not really 70 blocks. It's like 24. But oh shit, hello. You know what I'm saying. Doing big projects like that, it's just easier. Now, the problem that I have here is, I guess I should have shown you what I have built so far with this, but by my estimation, I should be able to build straight into that acacia village that's right there on the edge where it turns into the stupidest, most worthless biome ever, in my opinion. And I need a switch that I have, like I have back at mine, because originally my plan was just to build a loop around my base so that I could have an alternate character sit in the mine car and just spin around the base. That way, when I was away, it would stay active. My sugar cane would continue to grow, my crops would continue to grow, my wool, so on, so forth, yada, yada. And then, as I started to expand out, I found more villages, and so I lit some of them up to let myself know that I had been there at least. I was using a waypoint system. This waypoint device here. Anywhere I've marked has places. There are various areas, villages, hostile spots. That village I have marked over there. Green is good, red is bad. Obviously, orange is potentially good, potentially bad. And probably, I'd have to say that probably means jungle because there's not a lot of jungle around here. I actually had to travel. There's like 1,500 blocks diagonally to fucking get there. I was a little bit upset how far I had to go to find jungle. Because what it is there's not one big jungle. It's like little splotches of jungle parsed out all over the place. There's kind of like cherry biome. There's a little bit of cherry here, a little bit of cherry there. The cherry I got there, I had to take and like bring back myself from somewhere else. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. And so there's a toggle switch that allows the minecart to travel this way instead of loop around. And now I'm gonna need to switch here. A lever there, I believe. What's up, guy? To get that one to switch, I should just be a lever there so that it doesn't go to the village. And just keeps on going this way, and then obviously, just click. It's not hard. It's not hard to make Minecraft. Also, I'm pretty sure it's the Essentials mod that I'm using. Once this stack of item is gone, it will auto replace with the wood or the slabs that I have. And yeah, see, auto replace. So I don't have to stop for Jesus or anything until I run out of slabs, which is useful. Shit. Although I can see the portal. I'm gonna have to go up, aren't I? Ugh. Either that or through. That scared me for a second. Rather not fall. It's easy enough to get back. Just don't want the interruption. And I'm out of slab. But hey, I could see the village. Yeah, I guess I can just place the rail down. That's why I brought a similar number of rails, because I knew that I was gonna run out. So I just figured I didn't need extra. I'm not gonna connect these immediately. Don't want to fall off, that'd be bad, especially since it's getting dark. Now I will come back and remove some of these rails and put in powered rails in redstone. I'm sure you've seen the track. It's a pretty symmetrically designed. Every fifth block has a torch and a redstone torch to power a powered rail that shoots me down the track. I've never used minecarts or rails before this realm that I made here. Fun. Now this wand thing here. This teleports me back to these waystone things. It's a quick way to get around. I don't use it a lot anymore since I had the elytra, but I figured I'd show it to you. That's what those waystones are that you see that were placed around at some of my places. It's just for quick transport between areas. It's more convenient than the waypoint device because that system's kind of a pain in the butt. But I like the Sparks portal system more. Because using the wand is tedious. One, I have to carry the wand in my inventory. Two, I have to level up the stones and all this stuff to get it to work and make more slots if I want more areas. It basically limits how many I can have of them. Where the portals I can just walk into, so like where I want to go, and it immediately just beeps me to that spot, which I rather enjoy. Can't deny. Can't deny. I'm tired. I'm always tired. Is that not? Oh, it's been an hour, 5 minutes. Oh, right, I came back because I ran out. Fuck, man, I need to put painting. I hate that bare wall. I so much like the painting so much more. Where do I have any? I want to show you the. I want to show you guys the matte painting that I had, because that was just a cool painting. I can always make more paintings. Painting item frame. Carpet used to be over here. What happened over here? More books. I've got a ton of. I've done a ton of enchanting. Done a ton of enchanting. I've gone through. I can't tell you how many anvils. I'm. Oh man. No, I'll have to turn the day on. Oh, my head. Oh, my head. Monday. I'm over probably 1,000 at this point. I'll do that sometime. Oh, that hurt. There's a sharp pain just below my temple. I like the southern side base of my right orbital eye socket. Like fucking, like just right next to the orbital bone. Like, Jesus, that hurt a lot. Oh, okay, yeah. And I guess I can show you the nether. Put Caliburn on just in case. I like knockback. What can I say? I enjoy having the things not trying to murder me to be farther away than closer to me. Can't. There's so many. Like, I don't understand. Like, you did not just go through my mother. God. Guys, guys, chill out. You're free. They spawn in here all the time. Every time I come through here, there's more of them. Get the fuck out, guys. You're free. I always let them out. Stay the fuck out. And this is just my usual setup to prevent gas from immolating me as I come through my portal. I have nether. Honestly, I need to build a portal to my nether. My what's it called? Netherite mine, where I mine scrap. It's just out that way, and then down some stairs, and then it goes under that way. I just realized what it did as I thought about it from a top perspective. That explains a lot of the lava, though, because it's just like a straight downfall to lava. There's a ton of gas out there. It's just open. This is like open cavern, just like under my base, and the gas just love to spawn. Got random stuff in here. Backup music discs. You wanna go, bro? Maybe come out there. Another chest, obviously. Crafting stuff. Here's a waypoint so that I can use my wand if I want to. Using the wand and the portals is faster than using this nether portal because it's so dang slow. You have to go in, wait for it, get out somehow. Where are they? There it is. I saw a guy come through here too. I have to stick with doors. If I teleport there, then nothing bad happens, right? because I can just boop, gone. Like boop, gone. And so much faster. There's also, see, way shrine portal. Because I had that first before I got this portal thing. Now I've just been putting portals everywhere, just slowly upgrading as I go. So over that way I found a trial. Found a... Is that a second trial? There's something. I've gone that direction really fucking far. I bought some maps for trials. I know at least one trial map that took me in that direction. And then another one took me, oof, like 10,000 blocks in that direction to find like the second trial. It was absurd. The first trial was so much closer. And I didn't mark it down its coordinates, and so yeah, I feel sad about that. I was trying to get the mace. I never succeeded in that goal. Let's see, this is my boards. This is like what I gotta do. Secure villages, build a craft room, and then build farms, run trials, and get mace. I've accomplished none of this. This is obviously the reason that I'm working on it. That village obviously is secure enough. I've blocked villagers in both of those villagers. Guess I can show you over here. Here we go this way, this flat area right here with all the rubble. That's where I fight the wither. All 6 of them. There's a lot of debris that's been covered up by just dirt in that area. It's like a battle zone. I've covered up these guys, but if you go this way, oh, you son of a bitch. I just flew right into my thing. This is obviously my iron farm. How do I get out here? Ooh, let me. Okay. I put leaves out here because I was trying to stop things from spawning. Because I was trying to make this farm more efficient. Because it doesn't make as much iron as I would like. And so, I'd come over here and... Because iron golems were not... Where they were spawning outside of this pit. So that would stop them from spawning in the pit randomly. So every time that would happen, I would come and cover more and more of this area in leaves that I had collected. Somebody died here. Probably me at some point. And that waypoint system that I have likes to remind me of my death. By showing me my grave icon. I died there at one point. It wants me to know. And so, yeah. I covered. See what I'm talking about? Oh, there's 2. Jesus. That's pretty good. And so, obviously, this farm makes iron poppies and string because of the cat. There's a campfire down there to catch the cats. And I've flown around these areas. I just got a PlayStation 5 recently, and my PlayStation 4 couldn't do jack. It was so bad. But I could barely do anything outside of like a 4 chunk range of me. But I can do more now, since I've had a better time since I got the PlayStation 5. So I can work more at securing my villages. I have an easier time flying because like trying to fly the Elytra on the PlayStation 4 with loading like blocks, it was just a nightmare. Literal nightmare. It's much better flying the Elytra. If you're going super fast, the PlayStation 5 will start to not load the blocks either, but it's definitely better than it used to be on PlayStation 4, so I am happy. So I will come and secure this village sometime. It's not a very big one. I actually had the villagers that are in my iron farm were taken from this village. I had a minecart track that I built that took the villagers over. I am hella confused. Where'd this village come from? I've never noticed this outpost either. There's a cherry biome. I turned. That got the wrong way. I probably did, didn't I? Yeah, because I took them from this village over here. Now, there's my wall. Okay. So, apparently, there's some villages around here. Oh shit, I'm out of rockets. Calm down. In for a landing. That confused me hardcore. Okay, yeah. So, from that village over there, I made tracks that came over here, and I stole the villagers. That's the mountain. that I take to go that way, because my base is right over there. Like I come over, there's my wither fighting spot. There's the mountain. There's the village. I come this way. Apparently, if I go that way, there's two more villages that I hadn't realized were there. Because I went that way and I found the village. I was like, cool, that's the village. But then as I was looking, I'm like, wait, why is there water there? I didn't build a rail over that water. And so then I moved again in the direction I thought I was going to go, and I found a bigger village. And I'm like, wait, what? So I got super confused there. I'm still, like I said, I'm still new to flying around with the Elytra. I just recently got it, even in my game. I've barely been to an ancient city myself. It's been a wild ride since I made this run. You weren't here for most of it, but you can be here for now. Are you coming up? Oh, you're going down. Come go back to my base now. You see, normally I just set a guy right here, one of my alts, and this farm just collects. I have to try to keep the the clutter to a minimum. That's like the entire amount of poppies that have come from this thing so far. If you need to know how many golems I've murdered, a few full stacks, and dang it, and then got that. Oh, there's more poppies. So apparently I've killed a few more golems than I originally thought. Four golems. And there's some leaves. Little leftover leaves. But, yeah. I need more rockets. Always facing the wall. Every time I'm wrong. Now, like it's... Ow! I have... Oh, there's Excalibur. There's my other sword, my trident. This is exploration supplies. Obviously, I label them. I'm a very organized person. But, that's got extra stuff I may need on the fly that I don't have to place my ender chest down to get inside of to get my other 3 shulker boxes. The other 3 shulker boxes are for, like, you know, if I'm mining and I fill my inventory with cobblestone, I can whip out a box and hold that cobblestone, because I don't want to leave a bunch of crap behind, because then the PlayStation has to keep track of all that shit, and I'm trying not to bog it down too much. So I do carry more rockets than that, but I can just easily travel back here to get more. I got 3 stacks of rockets, just my ender chest. I probably got 3 stacks in there. Building materials, survival materials, excess supplies, fire charge, wind charge, breeze charge. One of these probably has rockets I had to get. Honey, saddle, block, coal, ore. Obviously, I've been doing some mining. You can go in my inventory. Spare buckets are never a bad thing. Why are you... Oh, that's probably my coal. I don't think I need you guys in there. Yeah. I like to collect the ore and then lay it all out and use my not silk touch, but my fortune pickaxe, which is in my ender chest. Yeah, fortune finder, lumberjack, caliburn. chopper, super spade, toothpick. Every good item and tool needs a name, and then I got Excalibur. I haven't named my trident yet. I came over here to console, and you can't dual wield tools, which is I mean, you can, it just doesn't do anything. So causes me some issues. So I don't use the trident a lot, especially since I can use the elytra. I tried to be fancy with the trees. I planted a couple of cherry blossom trees for funsies. I'll sleep. Gotta keep those damned phantoms off my back. I need birch. I know. There's excess magma block from my magma moat. Clay. There's clay out here. There was clay out along that bank that I dug up. I need to check some real quick. Yeah, see, the moat just comes out and goes into the water. I figure if the drowned want to go up there, they're welcome to. That's their choice. They can't get in, obviously. There's an obsidian wall. I originally had a dirt wall. I originally built up with dirt. I'm like, I don't really think I need obsidian, but the stupid Enderman kept taking chunks out of my dang walls. And it started making me like extremely violent. And then over here, I had walls, and I always had the fence. I don't know why I like the fence on top of the walls, but I do. So I put the fence on top of the walls, and then like I was try to keep a block of distance, but the creepers kept blowing up my wall over and over and over again, and I kept having to replace the wall because I mean obviously it's different phases, and up here is just even wall. And as I was building, I had to make way with what I had. And so, the evolution wall, eventually I went and dug up obsidian, and then, because the creepers would blow it up. But then, originally there was only one block in between, but even then, in the right circumstances, creepers would blow me up, and, it would make me a little cranky, you could say. I think that's a good word, cranky. Yeah. And but it was fun to watch like the zombies and shit fall in and just die. So I started once I added the second wall, the layer, the zombies stopped being so much fun and falling into my way. So I started using the trapdoors to try to trick them. I think that if I open the trapdoors, it might honestly work better. Obviously, they're birch trapdoors because birch wood is the worst wood. If it make rhymes, it must work, right? And I haven't obviously gotten around the entirety of the whole thing. It's another project I'm working on that I'm constantly forgetting about. The original golem for this area died in there. We don't talk about that. It was my fault. The damn golem. I tried to protect that golem so hard, and he just would not stay away from that dang hole. Somebody lost a llama. And we're back. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that one, yeah, it comes out. It evens out, looks like, down there, so they can walk onto it if they want. I don't mind if they hurt themselves, but they can't get into my farm, so I used to jump over. And finally I was like, you know what? I think I could just walk in there, and I put a door. I haven't actually tested the turtles farm with the door yet, but I don't see why it would be a problem. They might get glitched in there maybe, but usually they try to go for the freedom of the water. They really want to be in the water. And so I decided to try to use the fences to stop them from glitching into the second block. And yeah. Did I do that all the way down? I don't think I did. I don't think I skipped any. I didn't skip any right there. Why did I skip over here? Well, I probably ran out of space. One. Okay, yeah. And here, obviously, here's that switch I was telling you about. That changes the rotation. So in this orientation, fuck me. The real problem with falling into the water is then I have a bitch of a time getting back into my base. That basically means I have to swim. I could go for the boat, but the boat moves, and that makes me cranky. And yeah, like I said, I tried making these doors work for me, and I kind of messed that all up. So I live with it. That's how it works. I did have an RPG skills mod that I really liked, but it had this double jump mechanic that was built into it that if you pressed X twice, it would shoot you forward, which made playing the game incredibly difficult for like jumping up things. It's kind of like that, but it would shoot you forward, and it was super annoying. So I ended up turning it off. I ended up having to re-upload my entire realm after that because it with everything. So I can't do that anymore. But yeah, in this configuration, my alts can just loop around the entirety of the village. And then obviously in that configuration, it takes them off to the next village. I need birch wood so I can make birch planks. I can get farther on the thing. Honestly, I'd like to make this. I like to play this with the keyboard and mouse. I'm more used to it that way. Can I build a plant here? I think that's probably enough to get me there. I'm sure that's more than enough, so we'll take this. Oh, redstone torch. Ow. Ooh, pain. I'm gonna need more. I need the leads. Got so many leads. Those stinking wandering traders. I hate those things. Got... Where are my leads at? Oh, they're there. This is like half as many leads as I have in reality. Because, I have another... I split the stack at some point to put some leads somewhere else. Are you charged yet, controller? Thank you. I can unplug you. Oh. So we need more tracks, which I know. Oh, we're out here. I have a wood. I use this to cook pork and beef in the beginning. I don't really use it much anymore, and I've got some strategically placed. I put a lightning rod on each of the top of each of the towers, and then I got one on top of my house, and then that house, and then the church, and then that house. The church has actually gotten destroyed. Like, I actually had to rebuild the top roof of the church because I think the lightning meant to hit the lightning rod, but struck the roof of the church because I went over there one day and it was all burned down. And yeah, don't know why the lightning rod was still there. So I hope that doesn't happen, but I put it up here on top of my house. Because I'd rather burn down my house than the villager's house, I guess. Also, I launched myself off there sometime. Every time I see these guys, there was a fourth one, and he died as I was trying to get them over here. Because I had one. I had one horse. I found one of them, and I was like, yay. Because I was always wanted one of these horses. I'd never found one before. And that was Samael. And then I was bringing back Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael. And Raphael got killed. Uh, by what was it? Creeper, maybe? It was a pain in my ass. I had to bring him back from a distance. But at least I got through him, and so I'm happy about that. I think that's a fair setup. Boy, I need to eat. No, I'm full. Fucking hate the way swords look in the game. If I haven't said it already before. Mm-hmm. No light whatsoever. Just a long trail off into the darkness. Oh my god. Ow. Okay, I just realized there may be monsters spawning on that because I did not light it up for shit. Mistakes were probably made. Oh, I don't want shit blowing that up. That's fun. should put torches down instead of rails. That was a lack of critical thinking on my part. I'd say the village is fairly safe. I like to use torches. I'm one of those people who throws down 1,000 torches to light up the place because why not, right? If it's lit up, I don't have to worry about things trying to murder me as much. Things try to murder me all the time as it is. Most of the time, I'm even playing on hard. I'm definitely not building on hard, though. There's no way in hell I'm building this on hard. Else, a skeleton shoots me off, and then I have a much harder day. I could just fly away, but that seems like a unfair decision to make. I don't really think I need the shovel right now. I could use the axe to break, because I'm probably gonna misplace some of it at some point. So I should keep the axe out because I'll break the slabs faster. Oh yeah, Bow of Heracles. Oh, there's a witch. I don't need her garbage. The, I was about to say, where's the nearest torch? And then I just heard something weird come through my headset. I have no idea what it was. Where's the nearest torch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three. I'm a slow builder, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I don't see well, so those lines are hard for me to see. I like to use torches a lot to outline stuff, like when I'm building, or I'll like use dirt, something, so I can see the blocks physically. Oh, oh right, I should probably like these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know the lights go 7 out, and I could be more efficient with the placing, but I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like 5. I do 5 in my tunnels too because, it's the max you can dig out. And so I just place my torch. I look forward. I dig out 5. Then I dig out the second 5. And I place the torch as I strip mine. So it's just kind of like second nature to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making sure I'm not crouched. 1, 5. I think. Dang it. Man, that's some. I guess I've been playing too much DayZ that the light comes up fast. I was like, man, is the sun already coming up? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I know it's like 10 minutes for each, so that's not too bad. 1, 2, 4, 5. I like digging over water. I like building over water because unless it's a trident guy, I don't have to worry about being shot off by the skeletons at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I generally assume you probably don't want to hear me count to 5 over over and over and over again. Because what I'll come here and do now, I'm placing these for light, obviously. Then this side, will, on the opposite side, will get the redstone torch, and each one of these will be swapped out with a powered rail to obviously propel me forward to the base. And then I'm going to have to build rails out to the village near the iron farm. Oh, God. And then those 2 new villages I have to explore over there. I'll do that sometime. I've probably been there before. I'm sure I found them because I've flown around that entire area. I just don't remember seeing them. I mean, they're awfully close to there. But I had to choose a place that was far enough outside of, any villages to build the iron farm. So I would have had to gone, 150 blocks in every direction to make sure there's no village. So I would have had to have seen that probably. Because I tried to put it other places, but there's a lot of villages around here. And that portal I made, I wanted to put it originally in that first village that's connected back, right on that one right there. I wanted to put it in that village, but it was too close. You can see that row of lights, that trail round back by the hill back there. I was originally going to build it back there, but it was too close to that portal, and it kept linking to that portal, and I didn't want it to link to that portal. I don't think it really matters. 1, 2. I just didn't want it to link to that portal. Did I place 2? How? When? Bro, I placed 2 in a few places. I mean, I guess that's good because those can be where, the fences, those are actually just fences that I use as supports to hold it up. Well, to look like it's holding this shit up because I wanted actual rails. I can't help it. I had to have it the way I wanted it, and that was the way I did it because I found everything else to be rather ugly for that purpose. And I could have used a full block, but I didn't. I didn't like that idea. I wanted something more smaller than the actual block. And honestly, I like the way the fences worked out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. My eyes are burning. 1, 2, 3, 4. They burn. Staring. I think that's a small patch of jungle. I'm looking at those trees. I see birch back there. Then I see birch there. And then there's just a few tall trees right there. And they might not be jungle trees. They look a lot like it though. I know that in that direction there are little bits of jungle out that direction. Uh, and then obviously out that way that's where the iron farm is. So we had some cherry. That's where I took the cherry from that I brought back to my house. Obviously. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, my eyes. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they couldn't spawn because of the rails. Duh, I'm a fucking moron. I wasn't even thinking about that. The monsters couldn't spawn on the track because of the rail. So I never had to worry about that in the fucking first place. Glad I put down the rail. Well, of course, I'm using slabs, so they couldn't spawn on slabs in the first place. I am a fucking moron. Although, do 2 slabs... I mean, I feel like 2 slabs make a whole block. Because when you try to break 2 slabs placed on top of each other, it breaks the whole thing like a block. Uh, so I don't know if that counts as a solid block at that point, which some of them would have been, because I didn't realize some of them had been stacked too high. Isn't that a nice little island? One, damn. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What time is it? Does anybody know what time it is? 9:37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that is a good point. Light, camera. No, I can't pause this. I mean, I suppose that's the benefit of playing on a single player world, because this was originally my single player world and I just uploaded it to my realm. It took me a few tries to figure it out, but I eventually did, and I was able to get it up here. And so now every now and then I take a updated version of it off and place it as my single player world again, because this is really just my single player world. I just didn't want it to be so slow, because playing single player worlds, at least on the PlayStation 4, is laggy as all get out. And so it was really bad. So once I upgraded to a realm, the lag stopped, which I feel like was probably a purposeful design choice, which pisses me off. But I mean, God damn, it's kind of the world we live in. Oh, shit. People taking advantage of other people constantly. Okay, well, man, I was almost there too. Yeah, honestly, that's not too bad. can get behind that. We probably didn't need that third rocket, but... Yeah, there's lots of flowers. You can see all of the bee stuff. Or I say bee stuff, but that's where I got all the bee nests and stuff. The bee farm, that doesn't work. I have no idea why. It should work. In theory, it should work just fine. I don't understand redstone well enough to figure out why it's not working. Because in theory, everything is, it's just redstone and like comparator and it's the same thing the trash can uses. The trash can works fine. I don't know. Everything's redirected. It's like it powered backwards somehow. I don't understand it. But, I mean, that's just life, right? Okay. What was that? I need to go do something which involves me not being at risk. So I'm coming down into my bunker. You just call it a bunker because that's basically what it is. But I'll be back. I'm back. I wanted to make a craft room, but I want to make it cool. So, I need to find all the benches. I want to make something cool. But originally I was going to make automatic potion brewing things. Was my original plan for this area. And I dug in through here, and everything I have is pretty neatly compact. Building around stuff. Other stuff, I should say. This comes out right around there. Measured everything out pretty good. That's why that goes through there. It was the only spot I had. I've been like just trying to make the most of the room I have down here. I like my little bunker. I think I've been dehydrated, man. Be thirsty as heck today. Suppose I can close the door. I like to try to get myself as flat as possible to prolong my glide speed. Usually get back from this village over here to over there with 2 rockets if I level myself out enough. And crash. Good enough. Give me 1 second, people. Interesting. Wait, where the... Okay, yeah, I know where I'm at. Oh, dodge. I figure, because I flew it over, this should bring me in right at the base of this village. We're in a pretty good spot to just go straight through. Guess I need to count that shit out, huh? Ow, my leg. Or I could, like, make it go to the portal itself. I mean, as long as it goes to the village, but, you know, I had this stupid thing in my brain where I make, like, a station at each one, and yeah, I'm stupid, I know, but, I'll make it fancy, right? Well, minimalistic fancy. I'm not fancy enough to actually build huge structures that I'll never fully appreciate. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. I mean, I guess technically I didn't really need with all the rails to even light up any of this, but I wanted to, so I did. Maybe even lights up stuff underneath it sometime. Just when I thought I wasn't gonna need the stinking shovel, I ended up needing the shovel. Ain't that the way it works? Soup space. I have nothing wrong with dirt per se, or even level dirt, but I don't want my track to be compromised. Play it safe, and you'll live longer. Probably a bad time to be on the ground. Take a walk. I don't hate the birch slabs for this. If anything, this is a fitting use for this type of wood. At least it's not orange. Now here we may have a problem because I did not put down any slab. Look, an Enderman. See, I'm gonna get shot off by a skeleton there. You know what's gonna happen. That's why. See, look at that mother. I see him. Honestly, at this point, I feel like that's probably the combination to use. I know this is thrilling. I'm just taking this time to eat. I figured no better time, right? Than waiting for nighttime to go away. I don't know. Track's coming along pretty good. I'm almost there. Like, you can see where I placed torches out over there, so I'm obviously going to be within my boundaries. Where the hell is my shield? This is where the cart comes in. I'm my shield's somewhere. And on the bright side, it's a nice, clear path in the darkness. Like if you're out there, you see that, you're like, oh, that goes somewhere. I have a shield. It's an enchanted shield. There it is. Let me see, I got extra stacks, pearls, I've got potions. I have a few swords. Honestly, I don't know why. I remember having 2 swords. I only got smite. That's probably for killing wither skeletons, or I guess I could use those for killing skeletons at the skeleton spawner. I may have just found that one. I have no idea why I would even make that. I got a sharpness 5. I really want to put looting or fire aspect 2 on there. That'd be perfect. But I don't think I can take it. I've been working on making better swords as I go. I figure if it comes down to it, anybody ever plays on this place, then I can get that. I think my alt has one of them too. I technically have 2 alts. Daytime yet? Shit. Alright. About the loading though. That was close. Gotta Make sure you don't come in too fast. Did 4 horses just spawn out of 1 horse? I swear that's how those skeleton horses spawned that one time. That was definitely a tuber. That was definitely a tuber. But, yeah, I'm still not there yet. How many stacks is it gonna take me? Like, it's just more than one when I get lag. Man, I mean, I'm right there. I'm gonna have to kill that tree. This is the way. You gotta love when you move like every bone and you just pops and cracks and crunkles and yeah, it's said crunkles. Don't know what that means, but Remy, yeah, that's what I figured. Dirt. The I probably should have grabbed some more planks when I was there. Um, yeah, it's probably enough. I don't think I have that much farther to go. Need more tracks. Man, I spent so much iron. I'd say that's fair enough amount. Raining again, imagine that. Gonna finish eating real quick and then I'll be right back. Like the rain. I guess this counts as a thunderstorm. It does. Okay, there we go. Although I feel like the more you skip them, the more often they happen. Getting closer. That show's not totally in my way all the time. Yeah, get out of the way, tree. You too. Tree. Holy, what's that? Man, I'm still not there. Hey, I see garden. Okay, I'd say I'm there. Now, the question is, where do I want it to go from here? Obviously, straight is into a mountain. Take a dig through if necessary. Probably a better chance of finding villages that way, because I know that you go that way from my base, you hit the one, and then you go over to iron, and you go up and you hit two more. So we know that there are villages in that area over there. So if I dig that way, I might be able to just do one big square that connects to my base with one off there, one off there. Maybe there might even be others. I could fly around in the directions to look and see. uh, oh, snap, look at that. Already another village. Villages are plentiful as fuck. I don't know if I've ever been past this part over here. Man, it gets super ravine or valley-y. I don't see any immediate villages in this direction. Coal. 39. Oh, I see water. Stone, I'm assuming. As I go exploring. That seems strange. Does that not seem strange to you guys? What even is that? Yeah, it looks like lots of copper. Perfectly water level. It's crazy. is this here? Oh, hey, would you look at that? Now we know. We got the little village there. And we got the bigger village there. Another fucking village? I have clearly been to this one though. I packed that one out. Okay, yeah, that's the original village. That's what I thought. There's my wither fighting area. Like right down there, down under that area right there, it's cold, goes down deep. Beacon. I should probably grab some planks too. I don't know, stairs. What do I want to build over there? I know I needed to go there. I'm gonna need it to come to ground level at a minimum, which means I'm gonna need to build the track down like I did at that first base, which is fucking bait my ass. Oh gosh darn it. It does that sometimes. Uh, oh no, the sun's blinding me. No. Line it up. Line it up. Oh my god, I'm going fast. Holy shit. Oh yeah. See, if I keep this going straight, let's say, I'd have to obviously dig through a lot. Don't know how far that goes. I might eventually hit another village, but I did find one village up over there, which is interesting. That's not that far, but I'm gonna need to avoid that outpost. Could always bust right. But also, as you saw, I went down there and then turned and was able to run into that third outpost with the two villages. And I could just link them all together. Sir, I'm thinking if you could stop moaning, I would appreciate it. Also, get off my villager's grass. I'm not in the best spot. Well, I know that if I go that way, there's 1, 2, 3 villages at a minimum that I can connect to. that I've already visited or flown over near my iron farm that I could probably connect to, because I mean if I connect to that one village, then I connected it to with an iron rail once, and that was just overground to get villagers there, so I could connect it with that, even though I don't really feel like I really need to with rail things with the portals. But that's something to do. It doesn't hurt. Lets me connect my kingdom in various ways. Transportation's important for a good economy. I have a ton of slabs, which probably won't get me that far. And so obviously there's going to have to be another switch to turn me somewhere. The problem is hitting them switches. I mean, I can do it fairly easily, but it's also a bit problematic, because if not, I go in the wrong direction. I don't want a ton of switches either. But if I want to go in both directions, then I'm going to have at least 2 more switches right here. I guess that's not true. Because if I don't continue to go straight, and I have one switch that splits me off, and then it can either be on or off, and then just have it turn at the end. Where do I have the stop and how? I guess I have to go out and just build a platform that just staircases down into the village. I got a long, a long line of lights place. Oh shit! Fuck. Could I have that? That's not enough. I forgot slabs so that I could put more lighting. That's where this comes into play. And come back here to Utopia. Take my magic wand and put it back. I don't need seeds, thank you very much. Probably use the letter. Man, I got a lot of slabs in my future. I've had this Snapple Apple stuff. Pretty good. They use pear juice as a filler though. I do not like pear. Oh. I am a wee bit cold. It's like 80 degrees in my apartment. Ugh. And I still get cold. Got, then I gotta place lights, so I'm gonna need more torches. Oh, show. Got coal around here somewhere. Yeah, I got some coal. Got some coal. Need coal. Need that. That worked out perfectly. We need. Yes, indeed. Keep that. I know. Okay, the bundles work fine. I built this damn satchel, and I remember. I used it. I just don't remember how to use it now. I remember being cool. I thought it was gonna be like the bundle, but it's not. I'm still thinking about how I wanna come down over at that village. I'm thinking if I don't want to necessarily build the ramp down like I did in the first one. I think I'd rather keep it at its current level and then build a side platform, light of the platform, and then build stairs down to the ground, which I can all do in birch. I mean, it's gonna look like garbage obviously because it's birch, but I can at least make it to where, I mean, that color always means the same thing. Transportation. Okay. Ow! I hit that a little hard, but I was going up farther over than I wanted to. I still hit it though. Go me. Better question is, do I want to bring that down some? Hmm. I'm gonna need to make a lot of fence too, which is unfortunate. Well, those trees didn't end up being too much of a problem. That's still a few blocks below. Nothing spawns on the leaves. Oh shit. Went past it, wasn't paying attention. One, two, one, two. 2, 3, 4, 5. It was riveting, right? Gotta love building. Building long railways. Maybe I'll build a stairway to heaven someday. So finish what the boys couldn't. Oh. I might have to end it here. I am tired as all get out. Our time. Anyway, starting to doze off, I think. I'll finish placing these lights at least. Plop, plop, plop. Need to place something with a little bit more. Ouch. Action going on. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream, Minecraft stream here. Thanks for watching in the future peoples. I hope you have a good day and or evening. Oh, hey, look, there's the moon. Goodbye.